The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin.
Welcome, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate your growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 9. You get the Nasdaq off 3. S&P's are flat. Gold contract also flat at $12.5870. We have the silver contract up 34 cents at $18.44 an ounce. Platinum is up 9.70 at $1,038 an ounce. We have copper off 2 pennies, $2.66 a pound. Light sweet crude up 39 cents, $54.38. Notes, 10-year note down 8 ticks, 30-year bond off 8 ticks. How about that? Both bottom line one higher price. They were pushing. The 10-year broke its swing point last week, broke the swing high, has the volume behind the move. 30 years pushing into it. Good old King Dollar's down 70 ticks. We get another week. Friday, the market just absolutely said, I'm not going down 300 points, man. I'm going up.
Yeah.
I'm going up.
I'm going to be positive by the end of the day.
I'm going to be positive by the end of the day, which it pulled off, folks, which is just absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see the banner on the top of the side. You can hit the banner, bring up the exchange. You can see how these defined option contracts trade. And out here this morning, we're looking at, I was looking at the euro.
So you're long the euro US dollar?
I am.
Which would be short the dollar, essentially?
Yes.
And it looks like you had some profit in there, you were saying, right? Before.
Yeah, I had some decent profit.
Obviously being up here. Let's see, what time do you make this? About 8:15 this morning.
Right.
So right about here.
Yes.
Yeah, even before, somewhere right there.
And so the reason, one of the reasons you do want to test drive this first too, folks, is that you want to understand how it works, how the platform works, number one, and how these different spreads work. Sure. You know, because there's different spreads that would work. I guess it's different for everyone.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
Right. Depending on what you think the market's going to do, right? And how you want your risk reward set up.
Exactly. Like on Friday, I got killed.
What were you doing Friday again? Refresh
well,
my
Friday,
memory.
what happened on Friday?
Oh, yes, of course, yeah.
Right. And that's unusual.
Yeah. Because you were completely out of the money and those stayed out of the money, of course.
I was, and I went for it.
Yeah.
I had life in the city.
For sure. Right.
You know. So with like this trade here, it was pretty. It wasn't as risky, meaning, well, it wasn't as far out of the box. It wasn't out of the box at all, actually. And the reward versus the risk, I really liked because I was putting up still short money.
Sure, and that's what I was just lining up right now. So it's $250 is the entirety of the spread.
Right.
And it looks like...
I put up like 150 to, right? Is that what it was? $30 a spread, $30 a hit.
Yes, 30. That's what. Right. So your average price is 105.90.
Right.
So buying at 105.90, you're risking 30 for 220.
Right.
And 105.90 is right here, right?
Right. And I was below that, just so you understand
right,
that.
Exactly. I'm just putting that. That's where. Right. And you were down here.
I was down there, and
right
it was. Here. And what you're looking at, you know, what I look at when I'm doing these currencies. That's what I like. The currencies or the commodity. I like the currencies, gold and. You know, the dollar, basically. And because what happens is that you can't get a huge amount off of that. The way that I'm looking at that is that I'm looking at the dollars on an ABC down, confirmed ABC down, which to me is a longer, that's like, okay, man. And what was happening simultaneously when that was trading, the dollar indice does have volume, and it's like, hold it, man. You don't have nothing behind it.
Okay.
You know? So we'll see where this shakes out.
Sure.
Because the run was pretty good. You know, we'll see where it ends up. And on this one here, I have until 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Cool.
Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go over to the gold market, folks, because what we've had out here, okay, is major divergence last week. And what it specifically is that you have the gold contract continuing strong. It will not give it up. It's an ABC structure on the way up. That being said, guess what? You know, if we go to the GDX, the XAU, the HUI, these guys came down. Now, what's happening out here this morning, if you're a bull, is heaven. And this is what we needed. We needed to get below, basically, at least Fridays, get into Wednesdays, and reject it. And now we need lighter volume. You know, and that's what's playing out here.
Sure.
Because what you have is that the run's been extraordinary. I mean, if you look at the GDX, you know, you're talking about 2 months, that went from $18.58 to $25.
Yeah.
You know, and the equities did the same thing. So this is going to be a big week for the equities, the gold and silver equities. You know, and we'll see whether we get that full rejection. My take is that the actual metal market's going to go regardless. The real question is going to be when I'm looking at it saying, okay, the broad market won't tank. You know, is gold telling us something? Is gold equities telling us something? We're at the cusp of it. You know what I mean? And you know, you can see with silver. Silver won't back off. Man.
Yeah.
And silver has already finished its ABC structure on the way up. So that also gets a little bit dangerous. You know, after that's happened.
Okay. And does Trump speak tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
Congress? Is that what it is?
Speaking to Congress tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And that's going to make, there's going to be the larger
Maybe
players.
We'll get some details or something. Who knows, right?
Well,
go ahead.
You want a miracle?
Finish your sentence.
Yeah, you want a miracle. Yes. Listen, the market's going to be looking for details. The market.
You're not too hopeful of details?
I think they're dreaming.
Okay.
As you stay right there, folks, and we'll come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Technomental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Technomental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Technomental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now are down 11. You get the Nasdaq off 4. S&Ps are flat. And we do have Trump speaking tomorrow night. And, we were just talking about the aspect of details versus no details. But Tom had just brought up a great point when we were talking at the commercial. He says, yeah, well, what happens if it comes out and says, okay, there's going to be a 15% flat tax going right across the board?
Well, I just said at some point you could just get some detail that could come out. There could be a huge policy, like actual detail of something that's going to come out.
For sure. For sure.
At some point that's going to happen. It is.
It's a great point, man.
It's probably going to come out surprisingly quick, as in, it's not going to be like, hey, an announcement, we're coming in. It's probably just going to come out.
There's no doubt. I guess where my head was going is...
It's probably not going there yet. But then what did you say afterwards, right? The only thing that you really need to know is that...
that you don't know.
Is that nobody knows, really.
Right.
And in the spirit of, anything can really come out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And my point with the details has to do with the market, folks, is absolutely priced in that there's going to be a big tax cut. What's going to happen here, it looks like it's laying out between the importers and the exporters. You're talking about the largest companies in the world are going to fight each other.
Sure.
Because the tax ramification is absolutely huge.
Sure.
I mean, it's a monster.
That's
man.
for sure. Yeah.
They came out this morning on the Journal and they were talking about the aspect that what one of the bills that they think will get passed is that you and I have a large company and we go borrow a lot of money to buy another company, that the interest won't be able to be written off to buy that company.
Talking about that, yeah.
That's pretty intense.
That is.
That would be because what that would do, and then what they're simultaneously going to do is save the banks because they know the banks need that. So they'll make one rule for the banks and then another rule, yeah. So this is only beginning, man. And this is going to be pretty intense, no doubt.
So why would they do away with that? Do you know why?
Because they have to pay for what they want and what they're trying. They have to pay for the upping of a defense budget. They have to pay for the cut in taxes and corporate. That's specifically if they cut corporate taxes, they got to figure out some way to pay it because there's still enough conservatives, Republicans, that
want to balance it somehow.
Are going to.
Right.
Well, we'll see whether they're going to fight it or not.
Okay.
If they hold to their principles, they'll fight it.
Okay.
But we'll find out.
Sure.
We'll find out where the guy is. Who's the guy that says you never can raise taxes? We'll find out where he is. He's been hiding.
Grover Norquist?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
He'll stick his head up, though.
Okay, we'll see.
We will see. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go over and we'll take a look at the good old dollar. So... yeah, that just took a little hit, nothing heavy. So we just went from, was already down here this morning, but that's someone threw some meat at it. 1,300 contracts was just thrown at that dollar. It just went from 100.5055 to 101.055 to 100.950. One more hit like that, and the dollar will be right back to the low on Friday.
Yeah.
And of course, simultaneously, when you have that happen, more than likely, we see the gold go up. Yeah, the same, the correlation's there. What we do have happening, which is good when we started the program, and I got some beef behind the euro here. Yeah, the euro's right back to the highs. So if we go over to the Nadex platform again, what you're going to see, this is where it gets intriguing because, and this is where the defying risk, it's not that you're up a lot, but I'm not bad. I only had a $150 risk, and I'm up $80.
Right. Oh, for sure.
So
yeah.
It gets intriguing in that aspect. You hit singles, doubles.
Yeah, I mean, because you had only $30 per contract, right? 105.90.
Right.
And right now, even the bid to where you get out is you're looking at $46.
Right.
Per contract. As in $15, $16 a contract, $30 per risk.
Totally. Let's go to Tim in Palm Harbor. Hey, Tim, what's going on?
Hey, it's Jim.
Hi, Jim. How you doing, man?
Jim.
I'm doing good. How you guys?
Good, thank you. Thanks for calling, man. Thanks for holding. Appreciate it.
I'm looking forward to the seminar you're giving. I'm signed up for it.
That's awesome, man. Well, thanks
Can't
for
wait to meet
signing
you.
up. Can't wait to meet you. Yeah, totally. Have we met before?
No, sir. No.
Perfect. That's good. I can't wait.
I've called in a few times, but I've never met you, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
me too. Cool.
I'd like to ask you about IDCC. It looks like to me it's in a buy zone right now, but there's another buy zone down around 69.70 or so.
Did you say IV, like Indigo Victor, CC?
No, sir. Dog Charlie.
Okay. There you go.
Interdigital's the name
We
of
got
it.
you. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so they develop technology for advanced digital wireless communication. The low's 49, the high's 102. Wow. What the heck happened to this thing? Boy, it got toasted, huh?
Yeah. I don't own it. I'm just still trying to learn.
Yeah, I wouldn't be buying it. You know, what happened here, folks, is on Thursday, the stock went from 99 to 83 with monster volume. So when you see something like this, there's a couple different things that happen, right? It takes everyone's money away from the last time, in this case, from December 12th, right? So everyone's in a losing position. And what happens, folks, is that I absolutely understand people like playing bounces, and it's going to bounce. But it takes a long period of time to repair the damage when something like this gets done. So if you're going to buy a bounce, what I like to do is you let it bounce around like 2 or 3 weeks, right? Then you're going to see an eventual test of this low, of this 83.60. You get a test of the low, and if it's on dramatically lighter volume, meaning like less than half, right? And it rejects it, then you can trade the bounce. You know, that's kind of how it shakes out. Let me show you one, and I'll show you one inside the gold market that's getting ready. It's not NDG. It's not ready yet, but it's getting there. New gold, right? This equity came down from 404 and came down with volume at 239. And it's been bouncing around a bit. And, you know, on Thursday, you can see it went lower again, had some volume. Now, this will eventually test that low. When it tests that low, then, and if it rejects it, then that, to me, that would be a good candidate for a buy. The reason being is that the low's 239, and then the high is 324. So then you have a consolidation setup. You know what I mean? That's kind of how you trade those disasters when they come down, Jim.
Okay. Yeah, I see that.
Cool, man.
Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that'd be great, man. Thank you so much, man.
Okay, y'all have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye. So let's go over and talk about that.
Yeah.
So
March 18th, man, it's going to be here before you know it. Less than 3 weeks. I was looking at it over the weekend. I couldn't believe that it's actually even less than 3 weeks.
So come on down to Tampa, folks. It's going to be a good workshop. The weather's amazing. If you happen to be over the other coast of Florida, it's an easy ride. Tommy and I come back right back. We'll go over it. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Right now, the Dow Industrials are... There we go. They're positive. Thank God.
We're back to normal.
They're back to normal. The Dow's up 1. The Nasdaq is flat. The S&Ps are up 1. We're right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today.
EverBank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
TFNN has just launched a special event in Tampa with Tom O'Brien taking place March 18th, sponsored by Nadex. Tom O'Brien will be presenting 2 workshops for a combined 2.5 hours of education, bisecting and dissecting his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. March 18th kicks off with a continental breakfast as we get everyone checked in, and that is followed by 2 75-minute workshops with Tom O'Brien. The first workshop from 8:45 until 10 a.m. will cover quality volume, cause and effect, and ABC structures, and the second workshop from 10:15 until 11:30 a.m. will cover swing points, testing, and the Tiger Gartley. Tom will then wrap things up with a question and answer session, which will be followed by a Tiger Luncheon Social on the rooftop of the Westin Hotel. The best part is that it's all free, but you must register to attend. Visit the front page of TFNN.com for all the details and to sign up today, and we hope to see you in Tampa on March 18th.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Darrell Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
There we go. They kicked that green right in. They must know St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
Double digits. Dow, 10 points.
Exactly. So, March 18th, folks, beautiful Tampa, Florida. We're going to be doing a workshop. Workshop is sponsored by Nadex. You want a great education? Come on down and visit us. It starts at 7:30 in the morning. 7:30 to 8:30, we're going to be checking in. Continental breakfast, right?
You got it.
Dan Cook will be speaking from Nadex at 8:30 to 8:45. I'm going to do the first part of the workshop, which is an hour and 15 minutes from 8:45 to 10 o'clock. We get a quick break, 15-minute break. I'll do a second workshop of 10:15 to 11:30. We have closing remarks till 11:45, and then we are going to have a Tiger Luncheon on the rooftop, a social. It's a cash bar. We're paying for the luncheon, though, so come visit us. It's going to be fun. That's from 12:30 to 2:30.
Pretty cool.
To the Westin Tampa Bay.
Yeah, we'll pull it up real quick. I mean, beautiful hotel.
Yeah.
Let's see even as it scrolls across. So we'll have fun on the roof. We'll have fun in the workshops in the morning.
Totally. And come meet all the Tigers and Tigresses.
Yeah, it should be a good time, man.
Yeah, it will. I haven't done one in so long.
I know.
In
we
person.
got a lot of people coming out. And
yeah,
it should be
totally.
good. So we'll see what happens with the euro. We'll see what happens with the dollar. Oil. How about oil? Because oil's getting. What are we at now?
Yeah.
50.
That's
56.
There we go.
Okay, crude 54.
Yeah.
Maybe I was looking at a different contract.
It's pretty amazing that it's just hanging right there. I mean, remember, 2 months ago, it's moving $3 every day.
Right.
And, the range that we've been in now is 55.36 at the high and 52.50 at the low. We've been in that range since January 10th. So, the same is applicable. Now on this contract, anything outside 54.02, you're in the higher range.
Yeah.
But it's just thread and water, man.
Right around it. Right?
Yeah. Now look at this. This is why in Boston, I guess it was like 70 degrees this weekend.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I heard, right?
Look at natural gas. Natural gas is at 260.
Yeah.
And that's hammering the lows. I mean, it broke out the low of 272.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, it's only going to get warmer now.
Yeah, we're coming into March, right? March, April, spring.
I couldn't believe when I was talking to Caitlin on Saturday, my daughter, his sister, and it was, I think she said it was 69 degrees.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
They were getting like 70+ degrees.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone's, what was happening, folks, I guess, is that, it was kind of cold and everything was defrosting so quick, it was turning into problems.
Sure, melting.
Yeah. Melting. It was melting too quick. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
It's always a battle up there in February, even when you get 70-degree weather, right?
It is.
Wild.
It is. Some of the higher volume stocks out here in this low volume market. Oh, I want to go back to, let's go to Tesla first. So Tesla's getting hit out here. So it's about time. It finished an ABC structure on the way up. It did everything. It was a one-way trip from $180 on December 2nd up to $280 on the 14th of March. And once they come out with numbers, now this baby's pulling back. It looks to me like 228 is going to be game here.
Okay.
That's the highest volume one out there today.
Not far off. We're only $16 from there.
No, it's not. It's not. And the short interest, now they're finally making some money, but look at that short interest still.
28%.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, it is.
Some of the other higher volume stocks out here, you have Micron Tech up 30 cents. Cliffs Natural is up 27. You got Microsoft down 46. Bank of America is up 25. Let's go see Bank of America. Let's see what these banks are doing, because some major divergence out here, folks, is the aspect of it's above its highs. Is the aspect of that we have the market continuing higher and bonds continuing higher. That's unusual.
Yeah, right. No, for sure.
It's not unusual, like if you take the aspect of like long term, okay? Because you can take the aspect and say, okay, since 1980, bonds have continued higher, and since 1980, the market's continued higher. It is the percentage of higher and lower and how that works.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And most of the time, when you're in a tier like this on the market, bonds can get croaked.
Sure.
It's like, okay, because the argument's always going to be made, well, hold it. The equities, continue higher.
Yeah, when you're going up like 30, 40% in a few months, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. There's no doubt about that. We go take a look at the XLE. So we'll go right from the oil, and we'll go into those oil service stocks. You can see the oil service stocks. The oil stayed up high, but the oil service stocks are having a hard time. And that looks to me like what's supporting it out here now is the strength off the bottom in September. But it looks like it wants the XLE. You can make the case that, hey, it wants to come down to 69.88 and see what happens down there.
Yeah. For oil staying pretty strong, right? The XLE's come down from 78 to 71.
It has.
Yeah.
It has. ExxonMobil, you take a look at, we pull ExxonMobil up, which I'll find out whether it's still a hot lot. Look at that. Yeah, that's a one-way.
That's going to be a big part of the XLE,
That's a one-way
right?
trip.
Yeah.
That's 93 to 80.
Yeah.
Chevron.
And it's below even where the election was.
Exactly. Exactly. And Chevron's getting a little pop out here today. If we do go into that XLE for a second and see if Exxon's still the highest. Yeah, Exxon's still the highest, but look at Chevron catching up with it. Chevron
is on the edge.
It's on
its heels for sure.
It's 1%. It's 1% away.
1%,
yeah.
1.02 exactly.
Yeah, totally.
There you go.
Totally. 877-927-6648.
How about Apple? Let's take a look at Apple.
Yeah, so
up another 70, 65 cents.
Right, and here's the word in Apple. Let's look at this, because Warren Buffett, he was pumping this thing. Let's see, watch this. I got to see if he did this on TV this morning.
If you had an $18 billion stake in a company, wouldn't you be pumping it too?
Oh, yeah, he pumps. Yeah, no doubt.
$18 billion trading.
Berkshire Hathaway increased its stake in iPhone maker to about 133 million shares. Buffett told CNBC. Yeah, I'm sure he was on with Becky. That's more than twice as much as Berkshire held as of December 31st. See, that's the pump. Okay, because that wasn't disclosed.
Sure.
The disclosure was out there. The billionaire told the cable news network the stake is valued at more than $18 billion based on the closing price. So
Which now he's got an extra, actually, it's up 65 cents, so he's up another $60, $70 million from that number.
God.
Right, you know?
yeah. So here, let's look at that. And what you're going to see when you see this is that you're going to see it as of December 31st, and there he is right there. So, oh, look at this. Oh, no, he had to disclose it. Interesting. Okay, so what happened here, folks, is that this is disclosed, and look at this. It was just disclosed. He knew that he was going to say this.
Maybe that's what he was talking about. Maybe they asked him. I mean,
right,
you know.
Right. Because here it is, 79.
It's going to make news anyway. Why not be on the show if it's going to make...
Oh, yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
Sneak it in there, you know.
No, that's not what I'm saying, to sneak it in there. No, that's not it at all.
I know, it's not you're saying.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you're saying something completely different than what I just said.
You stay right there. We're coming right back. Dow Industrial's up 8, Nasdaq flat, S&P's up $1.50. We have gold up 170, silver's up 39 cents. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. So Dow right now is up 14. You get the Nasdaq up 2. S&Ps are up 2. Let's go over and we'll take a look at Tesla, TSLA. It's who the large owners are for a couple of our tigers out here. So Tesla is, well, it's Elon Musk, 20%. And Fidelity. Fidelity keeps buying. They bought another. Look at that. They bought another 2.5 million in the last quarter of 2016. Let's see who's selling. Jeez, no one's selling. Look at that. Here, you want to see something pretty wild, folks. When I put the sells up, right, you're talking about 200,000, 170, 160, 130. Now watching it put the sells up.
Sure.
2.7 million, 2.5 million.
Yeah. And you had the top owners, too.
Yeah.
You know.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And
those
then...
those are as of November and December, just to keep that.
Yes. And then look at how many 500,000s.
Right. No, true.
And then if we go over, we take a look at GOOG. We take a look at Google. Latest changes. So
can you see who the biggest? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Capital Group. That's a really good mutual fund out in California. They came with 1.3 million. Russell Investment, Prudential, Mass Mutual.
Yeah, because even 1 million shares of Google, I mean, even 1 million shares, that's $1 billion position.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the same, is applicable there. You don't. Well, this one's going to get interesting a little, and the reason I'm saying that is that Fidelity starts selling. They sold 995,000, and see this underneath it. Wellington Management, 513,000. I've talked about this a lot for years. So, Fidelity, Wellington, Mass Mutual, and State Street were all in the exact same block when we had the office in McKinley Square downtown. Sure. Isn't that crazy?
Sure, yeah.
And they just go in and out together.
Sure.
And it doesn't take, none of
Before you go away,
yeah.
I just wanted to see who the largest positions overall is.
Oh, yeah, look at that. So they could...
Yeah, the two owners.
Yeah.
Own a combined about 11%. Talking about 20 million shares of a stock that's approaching $1,000.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to take Vanguard, BlackRock, Fidelity, State Street, J-Row.
All the big funds, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You gotta own it if you're a big fund. You better own it. That fund is not gonna have basically gone up because Fidelity went up, right? And because of the weighting structure is so dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go take a look at that silver market. SIK7.
You went for H in there. Is that what? Are
Um,
we on March? Yeah, that's all right. You just said K and you typed H. That's
yeah,
right.
no, I think I want K. 1 second. Let's see, silver.
Whoops. They're changing.
Yeah, I do want K.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, this is eating right into this November 11th downdraft. Pretty good, real good actually. We're at the top of that is only 1894. You get 41,000 contracts. We did 90,000 last week, and yeah, this was 50. Oh, actually, not on this contract. Interesting. So 59. So we're rolling. We did 57.59, and if I go SIH7. Yeah, there's 98. I see. Okay. So that's what's going on. We're rolling.
Sure.
That's a lot of contracts, even on a roll. That's pretty good. Now, what that's telling me, folks, is that... Now, see, when you talk about a roll, what happens with a roll is this. It's not like simultaneously they're just going to give you the next contract. You have to actually close one out and then buy the next one.
Sure.
So what that is really... When you look at that, it's like, that's pretty good. It was at highs. You had high volume. And then the next contract had high volume too. Sure. So it's like, okay, you're closing one out, you're loading up on the next one, and you're saying, okay, let's see if this run is going to, get up to that swing point. Let's go take a look at these S&Ps. This market is just
all green, man. All green, baby.
Yeah, seriously.
It is pretty remarkable. We're going for 12 days in a row in the Dow.
It is. Yeah, we're over the highs.
Those types of streaks are just amazing.
We're over the highs. 2367.50, and we're 2368. and we've hit 2370.
Sure.
So let's go to the N. Well, the NQs won't be over the highs.
There you go.
Because we know that the NQs took a bigger hit. But that's good. You're coming into the highs of the lows. That's what you want to. That's what I want to see, how this is going to come in here. Because the NQs and the Russell, you know, it's all relative, but it's like they came down a little.
Sure. Yeah, pretty little.
Exactly. So the number to keep your eye on in the NQs, folks, is 53.36.25. That's the low of the last high, and we're right there right now.
Yeah, the 22nd.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, and if we go to the IWM, oh, look at this. My God, that's just going to go right through it. 139.38. Yeah. 139.38 would be the low of the high. 140.32 is the high, but guess what? You're already into it. This thing is game again. Everyone's going to wait, I guess, for tomorrow night. But one of the Tigers were just saying that they were just talking at the White House, and it almost sounded like the State of the Union. So
maybe he had a few remarks somehow at the White House.
Yeah.
Market's still going positive. It doesn't matter.
Let's go take a look at some of these steel stocks. Yeah, so steel stocks are getting a bounce. I wouldn't be buying these steel stocks, folks. This is what's going on here. This is pretty cool. This is setting up nice for a nice sell. They came down hard last week, 32 million shares. You get a nice bounce going. By tomorrow night, the thing could probably bounce up to $40. You're at 38.29. You get light volume up there, and that would be, I think, a nice setup that just stops on the other side of the highs, and you've already come off that high once with volume. The real kick is going to be as to what does this dollar do, and do they want the dollar lower? You know, does the administration want the dollar lower?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
as that, and you know, we'll see where that baby shakes out. The euro right now, it's hanging tough. Yeah, you get a consolidation. It's trying to get back the downdraft that was out there on Friday. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials right now up 14. Nasdaq's up 2. S&Ps are up 3. And it's crawling higher, man. There we go.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest live programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 9 hours a day starting at 8 a.m. as John Logan kicks us off each trading day with the Global Market Pulse. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Mondays and Fridays, catch live trading on the Nadex platform with host Tom and Tommy O'Brien, along with Darrell Martin on the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN, educating investors. Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 8. You get the Nasdaq up 1. S&Ps are up 2. And we got a question. If the market goes higher, do I expect gold to come down or go higher? It's a great question, and this is where the danger comes in. The danger, as I was saying to you a little bit earlier, Tom, is that the metals were going higher last week. The equities start going lower. That being said, well, it's about time that they pull back anyway, okay? Because, if you look at some of these, they're up 50% from the bottom,
Sure.
So, to answer the first part of the question, it looks to me like they're all rejecting lower price today and going to have lighter volume, which is great. If, in fact, the market's going to go higher, yeah, I'd say that all equity is going higher.
Sure.
The danger is that the market does take a hit and the metals go higher and the equities, gold and silver, go lower.
Sure.
Because that's what you got to be cognizant of.
The market really gets it.
You got to watch it like a hawk, man. I mean, because we're right at that level right now. I really like what they're doing out here today, because I'll show you the XAU and the HUI. Because if they don't hold here, folks, they have held here, but if they don't, they're coming into their strength from January 5th. And the top of that strength inside the XAU is 88. Well, the bottom of that's 84.
Sure.
That's a good hit, man.
Yeah,
and the XA and the HUI is the same way. So, I like what's going on out here. And that divergence, you don't see it. We've seen it in the course of years, for sure. You get it. And it will straighten itself out. And the way it straightens itself out, the equities either go up or the metal comes down.
Right. That's back, yeah.
That's the bottom line, okay?
Yeah.
So one or the other is going to happen. And it's to go back to the broad market for a second, one or the other is also going to happen in these bonds and the S&P. This stretch has been longer than who knows. I don't know what the exact number is, but it's a good one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You stay right there, folks. We got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, coming up next. And, of course, don't forget, I'm going to be doing that workshop March 18th. It's going to be at the Westin in Tampa. Great workshop. Come on down, visit us. If you happen to be around here, great. Drive over, see us.
Definitely.
7:30 in the morning to 12. You can hang around for lunch, have a Tiger Social, and get a great education. And we're going to be talking a lot about basically how to get in and get out of equities. That's, when it cut to the chase, 2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
That's where it's going to be down to.
Definitely.
So if we go take a look at where we're at here, so the SPY's at 15 million. It's over its highs. Dow, I can't wait to see. Let's see. Yeah, so the Dow, is that another high? Let's see. Yeah, it just hit another high. So I think Basil's going to be on a, let me see, DE. He might be on a G. Going to eat those G's, man.
We're going to run out of peak soon.
He might be on those G's, man. I think he would be. 1 second. Let me just look at that. Because I think it just hit another high. let's see. 840. Yeah, we hit 841.82.
Yep.
So 20,840 was last week. We're at 20,000.
He's chiming in G/C.
G/C. Get rid of that C.
Get rid of that C.
Get rid of that. Where's my shotgun?
No slash.
Was that one of those?
Just G.
That's one of those.
Only a G.
No, what are those? What is that thing? Those things that they always stick their head up. He has a. I'm always trying to shoot those things, man. I'm sorry. He knows what I'm talking. He knows what I'm talking. I've been trying to shoot that thing for years, man. You stay right there. Basil's coming right up, folks, and then we get Think or Swim, Steve Rhodes, Dave White, myself.
Thanks, man.
Nice pal. Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.